Yo, GTA 6 is coming soon, and some people might be thinking what money making possibilities is there, and I'm gonna tell you exactly that. Basically, to break it down, there are two different categories on how you can make money with the new GTA. It's kind of like during the gold rush, there's the people digging and searching for the gold, and then there's people selling shovels to the gold diggers. Okay, and that's what we're gonna talk about. So first one is the digging the gold itself. So this would be the obvious one, and this is basically all people who are creating content and building their brands around GTA. You know, people who make game content and they just like really niche down on like some specific game, right? So you know, there's like some YouTubers who like play Call of Duty and that's all to them, and there's some who play Fortnite and so on. So this is probably the most obvious one that you could like probably figure out yourself already. That is there, but then there is another way, which is creating these digital assets. You might be able to create in-game things. Some of this is not official, but it's pretty likely that you can do this because you could do it like with the previous GTA. You can create like some in-game maps or things that people can buy, and just like digital assets like manuals and how you can do this, how you can do that online and that kind of stuff. Shout outs this guy. I don't know how well you can see, but this guy has been all over my feed. He basically like teaches people like how to, you know, dig for the gold, how you can you know, make money from GTA with also like digital things and so on, and in-game things, I'm assuming. I don't know, I haven't like bought this thing, but that's the gold digging part. But the reason, like the main reason why I'm making this video is that what is the shovel? Everyone is making content around GTA. They're either building their brands around it, they're either selling digital assets, selling in-game assets or whatever. What could be the shovel to that? Like, what do these people creating all these contents would want? Well, they obviously want views. They want people to see them, and it's gonna be quite fierce competition on like who's gonna get most of the attention when it launches. There's gonna be so many like gamer people making content about this because it's obviously quite a big release, quite a big thing, right? So they will do whatever it takes to get as many views as possible, you know. And some of these guys typically have some marketing budgets, and they are willing to spend it in order to get as much as attention to, you know, obviously like make a living out of it. So the most valuable thing for these people is not ads. People don't like watching ads. It's not influencer marketing or anything like that, because these people want lots of organic views, real views, some system that people can find them organically without like feeling like they're being sold anything. So how they do this is with clipping, okay? And if you're in the gaming space or like the streaming space, you might know what clipping is. You know, with Kick and all that stuff. So what these GTA 6 creators want is to have not just one clipper or two clippers. They want to have a army of clippers, a clipping army, right? And how this works is that they're gonna have a bunch of people who are willing to clip their content, post good quality clips of them many times a day, 5 times a day, multiple different people, multiple different accounts, and they will like easily 10x, 50x their views, right? Just with this. So that the content, either it being streaming or long form YouTube videos, it just doesn't stop at that, but it gets all the possible leverage by distributing it all over other social media platforms too, right? And this is where they can super aggressively scale, like organically. You can scale with ads, but it just costs way more and it's not organic. People like think they've been sold something always. So we know that there is a crazy amount of creators making content when it releases. There's not a single doubt about that, right? So if you're one of those people, you're planning on making content, you should definitely run clipping, because your competitors who are also in the same market will be doing it. And if you don't have your own clipping army, you're pretty much screwed. It's really difficult to go against that. On the other hand, if you're just looking to sell shovels, what you should do is that you should probably start clipping for these people. And how you can do that is, well, first of all, like check out my description and join my clipping community there. And second of all, there is this platform called WOP, co-owned by Imangazi. And you just need to go on the app. I would prefer you to do it on the desktop because it's just cleaner and it works better. You open the app and you go into Discover and you go into this thing called Content Rewards right here. You go here and here you will find a bunch of businesses paying for people to clip their stuff. So you can obviously do this for anything, but like when it's time for GTA, there's gonna be a bunch of GTA campaigns here and you need to be ready. Like here, for example, there's Modern Warfare 4, like right now. That's definitely something that's gonna also happen to GTA. And if you are a creator and looking to make content from GTA 6, also check out my description, or you can just like contact me and I will like tell you what to do, basically how to get started. So yeah, I think this is one of those moments when everyone is so fully focused on the obvious, which is creating content around GTA and selling like digital things and in-game things. You need to like kind of like look outside the box, like what are these people gonna need? Well, they're gonna need shovels, meaning they're gonna need the clippers, and just like kind of focus on that, because this is a really underrated thing, you know. All like clipping pages are super small, like look at my page, it's super small. People don't know about this stuff that much, so that is like your leverage. It's not like super saturated in comparison to people making content. And if you're making content and you want to win on this saturated market, you need clippers. So like, yeah. So if you're interested in more clipping stuff, check out my other videos and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.